Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today. And now we will talk about exploring key approaches in foreign language teaching material design. And now I will walk you through several influential approaches used in creating materials for foreign language teaching. These approaches not only shape how students learn but also help us adopt their latest interests and real-world applications. Let's explore six main approaches that can transform language learning into a more meaningful, effective, and engaging process. And first is communicative approach. The communicative approach centers on interaction, and it encourages students to use language in real life contexts or applications or rather than just memorizing grammar rules. For example, instead of simply learning vocabulary about food, students might role play ordering meals in a restaurant, and this helps them develop fluency, confidence, practical communication skills as well as. The goal is clear: learners learn to use language, not just about it. And next approach is a learner-centered approach. This approach shifts the focus from teacher to the student. It respects learners' interests, style, pace of learning. Materials are also designed to reflect students' preference and real-world needs. For instance, if students are interested in music, material might include analyzing long lyrics. It's about creating personal connection between the content and learning and making education not only more engaging but also more effective. The next approach is integrative approach. The integrative approach brings together different language skills and knowledge areas. Rather than just teaching reading, writing, listening, and speaking separately, this method integrates them into tasks that matter real life. Imagine the project where students research a cultural festival, write a report, present then discuss in groups. All four skills are used and engaged, and learning becomes more dynamic and more holistic. And next approach is competency-based approach. This approach focuses on what learners can do. The goal is for students to acquire specific measurable skills. Instead of aiming for vague goals like improving speaking, students might work toward give a presentation about familiar topic. It is a great way to ensure learners leave the classroom with practical abilities they can use outside of it. And the next approach is task-based learning approach. In this approach, students learn language through meaningful tasks. These tasks like planning a trip, creating poster, conducting an interview, that all of them motivate students to use language naturally. For instance, students planning a holiday abroad might research destinations, write an itinerary, present it into the class, all in the target language. Tasks promote creativity, problem solving, and real-world application. And next and last approach is content and language integrated learning approach. It is also called CLIL in abbreviation. This approach combines learning a language with learning another subject. For instance, students might study environmental science in English. This dual focus enhances both language skills and content knowledge. It is especially powerful in bilingual and immersion education. Students not only expand their vocabulary but also develop cognitive and academic skills and language they are learning. All in all, in summary, each of these approaches offers unique strengths, and the communicative and task-based approaches promote real-world language use. Learner-centered and competency-based models tailor learning to students' needs and to progress. Integrative and CLIL approaches create a more engaging learning environment. By thoughtfully combining these methods, educators can design materials that are not only effective but also inspiring. And let's continue to explore, adapt, and innovative in our teaching practices, because when our materials evolve, so does our impact also evolves. And thanks for listening, and thanks for your attention. And the next time we will talk about also the interesting things about methodology.